Muir asks, are we transitioning, and to what extent? Well, that's an interesting question. I'm kind of going by feel on mine. For, I don't know, going on about a year and a half, I guess, I've been taking androgen blockers, which lowers my testosterone count, and I've been taking estrogen. I was taking pills for a year, and I've been doing injections since March. And I would say that my transition process is pretty shallow at this point. Maybe a year from now we'll see what I look like. But I don't know. At about a year and a half in, I was at a social function the other day, and I wasn't presenting in a masculine manner. I was, in fact, wearing a corsage, and a couple of people I'd never met before walked in the door and shouted at me because they thought I was my brother, the high school football player. So, pretty much, best I can tell, for me, all of this estrogen has pretty much served a few functions. It's made me amazingly overweight. It's caused me to grow modest breasts. It's caused me to lose most of my sexual desiring function, and it has made my emotional life much more agreeable to me. It's kind of weird. Kind of like Bryn said the other day, I find myself somewhat more over my emotional block that kept me from crying. There used to be times when I wanted to cry, I needed to cry, and it was killing me not to be able to cry. And now I can. I don't cry randomly and uncontrollably, but it seems to me that my ability to cry is kind of 90% fixed, maybe. So, I don't know, when I was younger, I had this problem. Very obviously male-bodied in every outward sense. I never understood guys on so many levels. There were plenty of levels on which I did, but a lot of really key levels for social interaction, I really didn't get them. We didn't interact well at all. And I never used to fully grasp where women were coming from. And so I was kind of stuck out of place. And kind of socially messed up a little bit. But now that I'm on the estrogen, it's kind of made me sort of click into place on the feminine side. I do not believe that any amount of testosterone would have made me really be able to relate with the guys much better than I already did, because I seem to respond very well to testosterone. I grew this nice deep voice box, always had plenty of muscle mass, grew nice and big and strong, very, very masculine skeletal features. I mean, I'm definitely testosterone receptive, but it wasn't until I started on estrogen that my thinking and feeling became more agreeable to me. So, am I transitioning? we'll see, you know. I mean, I'm going to have to sort of play this thing by ear. I mean, I'd like to go to the moon, but I can't, and this might turn into one of those things, you know? It might turn into one of those things where I will have to just make it a point not to think about transition, because transition is kind of a losing game for me, but it's too soon to tell. See y'all soon. Love to see your comments and catch any questions. If you have any topic ideas, of course, feel free to share them with us. And, you know, we certainly welcome the occasional video response as well. Pop on by bigenderdotnet, check out the forum, and say hi.